Hey, YouTube. We are back with something new again. Been away for a while. Bit of some medical issues and junk cropped up because why not? The world is a bit of a jackwagon, but what are you gonna do? And since that time, we have gotten Immortal Empires released, so I am really excited to play the new Mannfred von Carstein starting position. I know Chaos got a big update and all that, and I've been dilling around with that, and that's been pretty fun. But I feel like a lot of people are doing Chaos, and not a lot of people are probably going to be attempting to survive Mannfred's new starting position. You can see it's down here in the old, I think, if memory serves, this is the Southlands Bowl that whatever they're talking about. So we're gonna give that a go and see how long we manage to stick it out. Looking for the old books of Nagash in the deserts of the south. I already did a little bit of let's say messing with. Did a little bit of playing with the Mannfred campaign already, so I'm fairly confident that I will at least survive a bit, just a little bit. But we're gonna see how that shakes, pretty much. Yeah, and we'll see how that shakes. I'm going to try to be a bit more consistent with the uploads. At least 2 or 3 videos a week from now on. Now that a lot of things medically and all that, a lot of family issues have been sorted out. So here's hoping that we can maintain this campaign and actually get our way to Drakenhof Castle. To Castle Drakenhof, because we want to take that back, because I think he gets in improvements to all the books of Nagash that he manages to collect when he takes that settlement. So here we go.
I am the god of inexhaustible blood, and I shall have my way.
Okay, God of Inexhaustible Blood. That sounds horrifying. So his faction effects, he's able to collect the books of Nagash while on his journey to necromantic lore. He gains access to a unique building in Drakenhof, which doubles the effects of the collected books. He starts with the Bloodkiss, relations with the vampire factions, and the followers of Nagash, and an extra 20% research rate, which is great. So I'll just jump into this really quick and start right away with a non-aggression pact with the followers of Nagash.
You are cautious in your greeting.
Let's say also military access.
Is wise.
I want to. Yeah, it's not going to be paid much, but
At once. You dare.
the reason we're doing that right away, let's exit the quick deal, is because I think I would like to have a. Eventually, I want to have some kind of a military or defensive alliance with followers of Nagash, so I can get some Tomb King units. Those constructs are going to be really great. So let's build ourselves the City of Bronze to boost our income, reduce our recruitment time, and our recruitment cost. And we're probably going to get rid of this here in a second as soon as we take Bagar. Then we'll go down and take Antok. Let's put Kevin von Leutzenstein into Mannfred's army.
Come.
I am able to recruit a few units here, but I think I'm going to hold off so that he doesn't...
My thief.
I don't want this army to run away to Bagar, and he has a potential to do that.
The true von Carstein.
And I've played this already. This army is enough to take him out.
Do not betray your king!
I think these two units are going to be the main sticking point here, but we have a way around that. I'm also going to immediately get the growth and a blood kiss, and then I'll move back to the Book of Arkan. I've been messing around with this a little bit, the Master of the Putrid Horde, because it gives zombies Vanguard deployment, which is super useful.
It is night.
At least in the early game, anyway. So let's just jump into this fight real quick. And kick the crap out of this Tomb King. Or this Tomb Prince, right? Or is he Tomb King? I forget. I think he's a Tomb King. Because the Tomb Princes are the are the hero version of that unit. Oh, I think that's a depression. I think that's so the last time I fought this fight, it was a hill, and now it looks like it's going to be a sinkhole instead, which is kind of crappy. Yeah, so there's no real getting. So what I'll do is I'll put the dogs over here. They'll have to circle around and start harassing. I think they've got... I'm not going to attempt to channel magic because it wasn't spoiler for me, but they'll start eating the archers. I'll have to send the horses around as well. What we'll do is we'll create a front line of our more expendable troops and a rear guard of our more expensive ones.
No win. Address me as master.
A little bit.
So it is.
We'll make it so that they don't, so that they all march in unison, because I don't want these getting in front because they're a little bit faster than everything else. Basically, everyone's going to keep pace with the zombies. And we're going to fly, no, not attack, but we're going to fly you over here. We're going to run the dogs. Let's have you circumvent like that. And then we'll have you guys run over here. Oh, and I forgot to actually give my group an order, so group, march.
Agreed.
So they're going to, it looks like, try to mess with this a little bit, which is fine. Move those guys over a little bit. Horses over here. Honestly, at this point, they're kind of distraction. And we resurrected a guy. Okay, so they're distracting the tomb guard with halberds. Looks like they're focusing Mannfred. It's fine, let them focus him. Something to distract, good. have these guys kind of spread out. Let's have you fall into melee, and we'll have Kevin Leutzen move away.
Mortals quail.
I really like the new animation of Spirit Leech. Look at that, isn't that cool? So we're gonna have these guys come out and help out with these Tomb Halberds because they're gonna have a hard time. I just wanted them to stop shooting for a little while, so let's retreat our units here out of those halberds.
Yes. It shall be done.
Looks like they're having a hard time extricating themselves from those halberds. Guys in circle.
My cure is dead.
Throw another Spirit Leech down. Revive our expensive units.
Suffer death. The gift of death.
We'll be okay.
These lands are mine.
Just collapse all on there.
Preternatural.
We'll back him out for a minute because I don't think he's as good a combatant as Kevin Leutzen.
Your will.
See, they're managing that. We should have this in the bag pretty soon here. One more Wind of Magic. Yep. And I can finish him off with a Spirit Leech. Alright. That's the first fight. A few losses. Nothing terrible. But we'll manage to recover that pretty quickly. And again, we can also, you know, raise the dead and recover a bit that way as well. So we should be perfectly fine. Alright, let's see. Yeah, those halberds really did a number on us. 45 kills. But, you know, that was expected. Those halberds were difficult to deal with. And we can also replenish a bunch of stuff, so let's do that. It's actually not a bad idea, because I don't think we get a huge amount.
Come, impress me.
The Restless Dead. Let's go ahead and give you some training. And let's resurrect some folks to help us out with this next coming battle.
This night, attack.
Let's take a look at the layout here, but it should be a pretty straightforward fight. Yeah, this is going to be... They're not going to have the manpower to be able to hold us back, and if I just send the bats horsemen dogs, Vargeists, in against their archers, and then the rest will be able to mop up what's left. And well, you know, and also the fast-moving troops will be able to take a lot of these locations before they can really do much about it, before they can really react. So there's not... This should be a pretty easy fight. Or rather, a pretty easy settlement battle. Okay. So, let's see. I'll set you guys over here, but you're probably going to end up moving. We'll put as kind of like the main attacking force.
Mortals quail.
Throw a couple zombies over here. And we got Vargeist, depending on where they end up going. See, what else do I have left over? Some horsemen, some spears. Can throw some spears over here. Let's see where they've set up their troops. So it looks like they've basically thrown in to defend this area as much as possible. Understandable. So, Kevin Leutzen and your troop. I'll task you with taking that out. March on those skeleton warriors. You're marching over there. Zombles. Actually, let's have you tasked with just wandering over there. And let's have Kevin Leutzen and his troop attack that. These couple of zombles, you can go over here. The Vargeist will fly over here. Let's have horses tasked with this. Doggos, run over here, you fly over there. Alright, everyone's been given their marching orders.
I will do this.
Yeah, they don't have
What?
they don't have really speeches for the for these guys just yet. Oh, they're aiming at him specifically.
Blood kiss.
What douche nozzles?
Address thee as master.
Looks like they're moving some folks around, which is fine. Doesn't really change the strategy just yet. Forgot about the spears. It'll take some time for them to march over. run those back because we don't want to get them hurt too badly. Let's see. Zombies are making their slow and steady way. Horses have already taken. So let's go have the horses annihilate those archers. Take the center while the dogs distract. I know you left a couple of your friends behind, and that's okay.
Preternatural.
Let's see. The horses are going to take them out easy. Actually, if we have the spears wander over here.
I'll comply.
Zombies are making their way. Excellent. As soon as they get into a fight, they charge in the rear.
I hunger. By all means.
Let's move back for a moment. Don't want to get them to... Ah, they've summoned Ushapti.
Nagash was weak. Witness true power.
Okay, they've managed to take that. Let's have them march here. You should attack the Ushapti because they are the biggest threat at the moment. Dogs are chewing. I have them actually back up and take the... We'll reinforce over there. Okay, the Ushapti are gone. You guys can go and hit those skeleton warriors from the back. While the remainder of Mannfred's troop can come over here to reinforce against those spears. It shouldn't be super necessary, but there it goes. So minimal losses. Generally speaking, if you auto-resolve these fights, it tends to end with huge losses that you definitely should not be taking. But then that's the thing, right? Like, you'd save, like, I would have saved, what, 10 odd minutes for an auto-resolve fight. That's what you get for the auto-resolve, right? That's the trade-off. Save a little bit of time, lose a whole bunch of troops, and you end up spending more time recovery. Alright, so now let's occupy. Excellent.
The true von Carstein.
Really want this diamond mines.
What? Come, impress me.
We're gonna work our way through the Undying Horde because it gives us the dead rise again, 50% hit points for destroyed units restored after battle. Really, really good. Definitely want that. And the casualty replenishment rate, which I'm also I think that's necromancers that augment that. So I'm probably gonna get a necromancer in his army eventually. And then I'm gonna get 1 point into Children of the Night, which is going to increase character experience as well as decrease the upkeep cost. And then we're going to work our way down the Lore of the Vampires line, eventually down the Lore of Death. At some point we're going to end up on a zombie dragon, and then I'll probably work my way down the red line. Eventually I'll get him the hunger as well, because that's going to be super useful for him to be able to recover. Don't have much in the way of the undead. I don't have anything to raise dead at the moment, so I'm just going to recruit a couple skeletons. We're also eventually going to have to deal with Volkmar the Grim at some point here, so that'll be something. That'll be fun to watch. having to take over. I want to deal with him very quickly because he can screw me over pretty well. Let's see if he takes the Plain of Tuskers. Alright, looks like he's heading back to Sudenburg, which is cool. Maybe to recover a little bit. But that just means we're going to have to rush. We want to take this province and then go up to him. Basically declare war and see if we can't ambush him. But at the moment I think the Tomb Princes are seeing me as the bigger threat, which is why they put their army there.
We shall rise. I hunt.
Undying Horde. Is that what that was?
Thine
Undying
right
Horde.
is mine.
We've got some more bats to resurrect, but I'm going to hold off on the zombies.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
We've also got, so here is what's available for the raised dead. On each settlement you'll be able to see that. I think this is consistent with the province. So in the Shifting Sands, what we have available in the province of the Shifting Sands are 3 zombies and it was 1 bat.
It is night.
Over here what we have available, a couple zombies, some skeletons, some dire wolves, and more fell bats.
I grow impatient.
So you'll be able to check essentially what you'll have available to raise the dead, and those pools can be augmented based on research. So if you saw here with the Master of the Putrid Horde, raise dead capacity +8 for zombie units' own provinces. I think that increases capacity here as well for skeleton warriors and spearmen. I don't think there's one for... No, it doesn't look like there's one for... what are they called? Grave Guard or Black Knights. I'm looking to see if there's other augments. Doesn't look like it. So the rest of these are probably based off of what died in that particular province. Yeah, this gives me augments to the Dead Will Rise Again, which is good. Work my way that. I'll want that eventually. Anything that augments the Dead Will Rise Again. Or the Dead Rise Again, rather. But I think I want the Alliance allegiance points gained, because that's going to allow me to recruit the Tomb King units. Hero ranks. Okay. So yeah, there's been a bit of change. You'll notice that there's no longer the crazy upkeep reduction, but now they do get perfect vigor. All your skeletons will get perfect vigor. Which is great. You know, that's not nothing. That's really good. It's just not what it used to be. Obviously. Oh, here we go. The dead rise again. 15% chance. And that increases it by another 10%.
This night.
And then Mannfred's abilities. Mannfred's Undying Horde increases it by another 15% if I max it out, which I'm going to. Dragon Gem, that's going to be useful when he gets his regeneration eventually. Also, these two quests, when they become available, I'm definitely going straight for the Sword of Unholy Power. This one maybe not so immediate, but still not a bad piece of armor. I don't think his skills have been augmented too much to memory. It's been a while since I've played Mannfred. I tended to go for Vlad. But they did... Let's see, this is Growth. Eternal Warden. I don't think that they've made any kind of crazy augments. I mean, obviously the Lightning Strike has changed with the way that's... they've changed the way that works a little bit. So you have to get all 3 levels of Lightning Strike to be able to do a Lightning Strike battle. Beyond that, I don't think they tweaked some magic here and there, but we'll find those later on in the campaign. Let's keep moving to Antok. Okay, so slightly harder because they've got the Nehekaran Warriors, which are anti-infantry. But again, nothing that we shouldn't be able to handle with numbers. Let's just take a look at the map real quick. Okay, same sort of thing, so probably pretty much the same sort of strategy, except that we'll also have to deal with the Tomb King on top of the other thing, on top of everything else. So, not horrific, but something to keep an eye on, or something to think about for future reference. That because I think this is, they've got a bit higher tier buildings, so their garrisons get a little bit stronger, obviously. So we're going to hope that they more or less set up the same way as before, but I guess we'll have to cross bridges when we get there, right? Okay. So I'm going to actually put my bats here this time because I want them to be able to reinforce faster. Throw a couple units here. A couple units here. Backed up by actually Mannfred will go there. Skelly Boys, Kevin Lloydson. Then we'll do the same thing over here like we did last time. Couple zombies. Couple zombies. We'll throw the Black Knights over here. I'll have my Dire Wolves over there, and we'll set you guys up over here in case you need to in case the zombies need a little bit of help. Alright, let's see what they got going on. Looks like they got the Nehekaran Warriors over here. That's good. Archers over there. Fine, another set of archers. Looks like they're trying to blockade. Okay. Oh, forgot to do anything with the spearmen. We'll have you march off here for a minute. Let's have you guys march up here. You guys march up there. You guys get over here. Throw the dogs against the archers right away.
I will not mercy.
Same with the fell bats. Let's have the horsemen go take this. Just as before, we're going to have the zombies take their sweet time, and we'll have these guys fly over there.
Thy cure is death.
Let's speed it up just a little bit so that yeah, you're gonna have a bad time, archers. Skeleton warriors over here and send them after them. Send them over here, and Kevin Lloydson will come over there. Trait who's going after what. Okay, so we've already claimed one area. With the Nakaran Horror with my Black Knights. So let's have them come over here and claim this, and we'll send the zombies up forward.
Address thee as master.
Let's have you guys come over here.
What?
Hang on, let's see if I can't revive some of those bats. Move them back. We're taking that area. Kind of want their archers to overextend a little bit, but we'll take what we can get.
Hearken to mine will.
Hearken to my will. He says.
Up, great bound.
Looks like they're overextending. Perfect. Okay, looks like I've captured this area, so now I can march them over here. Have those zombies start attacking. They've overextended their archers. We're going to send these zombies over this way. Those dogs will take that area easily.
Preternatural.
Looks like they're summoning.
Mortals quail.
Zombies are taking that area. We're dealing with these. We're shopped in pretty quickly. Zombies are zombies, they're gonna die regardless. Okay.
Attend me. Blood kiss. Mannfred von Carstein.
Alright. And I've already claimed victory without even having to completely defeat the enemy because I claimed the victory points. Alright, excellent. Excellent, excellent. We are expanding very, very quickly, which is going to be great, and that'll allow us to hopefully get rid of the followers of Sigmar very quickly as well. We really don't want to have to deal with him. At least not when he's over, like not when he gets really, really strong. You know, now that he's in a slightly weakened state, it's going to be at least easier. That's the theory, at least. We'll see how well that shakes out. Oh, Scroll of Leeching. That's not bad. Power recharge rate minus 40%. Cool. Okay.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Gained a level. Put another one into Undying Horde. And then I'll probably stick one into the Hunger so that he has a bit of regeneration on his side. Blade Master.
The true von Carstein.
And I'm going to get rid of one of my more damaged zombies and recruit some spearmen since I have that building. And then we'll go with growth, because you can't go wrong with growth.
More sleep grows strong.
As soon as I'm able, I'm probably going to upgrade this building here so that I can have some walls. Okay. We are going, hopefully going the distance, to use an old Disney reference. And we're going to hope that, actually hang on, one thing that I keep forgetting to do is to adjust the camera, or animation speed rather, of all other people besides me. Because they will crawl otherwise, and that is really kind of a pain.
Darkness comes.
So nothing cool to resurrect, nothing cool to grab.
This night.
So let's just channel, let's walk a little bit over here.
Night march.
I'll be able to make it over to the Plain of Tuskers next turn.
An intriguing play.
I'm going to channel, I'm going to channel some of the Winds of Magic, so I'm going to channeling Stance to gain some more Winds of Magic. And let's go with Antark because it's got the recruitment, so that's going to be more important for us at the moment. Now, I've had it before where these guys declare war on me eventually. And I'm sure eventually there's going to be a lot of people declaring war on me because they don't like me very much. Nobody likes Mannfred. He's a bit of a butt pipe in the lore, but he is a ridiculously powerful lord to play as. So I guess I'll take it. Like, it's fine-ish. Alright, excellent. So we just gained the Blood Kiss we were looking for. And I'm going to go straight to start working down the Book of Arcan down to the Master of the Putrid Horde. So for my current situation, I don't know, the ambush success chance is going to be very useful. Don't really need the research rate too desperately right this second. So I think that's going to be more useful for me. Upgrade Vagar.
It is night.
And let's go over and attack the Plain of Tuskers.
Attack!
They say close, but I mean, it's not as if they have very much to fight with. Depending on what this looks like, I'm not really... It's the close victory that annoys me. It's that because it's close victory, that means I'm going to end up losing a lot of troops. So let's chew up some folks real quick. Let's chew up a few more skillies. And then after we're done with that, we'll check the status of our diplomatic status with Arkan the Black, because we want to make sure, one, he doesn't die, but two, that he is happy enough with us. Okay. So pretty much same process as before. Except this time we have a few more skellies to play around with. let's see where they got. Pretty much the exact same setup as before. Oh. I actually put a unit in my way. It's fine, it's just weird. It's almost like they're learning. They're not allowed to learn. We'll send you creeping over this way, where this skeleton warrior will come over here. Keep you creeping over that way. Where'd I put Kevin Lloydson? Oh, whoops. Well, I guess you're marching this way. Whoops. Well, that happens. That's not a big deal. We'll call it...
not fail.
We'll call it, you know, monotony fatigue or something. Like the, these fights can be a bit monotonous, and I'm becoming like I like the improvements. I think it's a good idea. Like I was saying, I like the improvements to the settlement battles. I feel like it's much cooler than it was. It's just unfortunate that there could have been more improvements, I feel. I mean, nothing's ever going to be perfect, so that's like, oh, it wasn't perfect the way I would have liked it. Boo-hoo. I feel so mean. I'm so mean to myself. Like, how dare you want to enjoy your game? What are you doing? Okay. So they're going over there. Kevin Lloydson's about to be backed up by spears. I forgot I had a second unit of spears? Wow, I'm not doing so hot as far as remembering my own units are concerned.
It shall be.
We got a barricade trap. That's fine. We'll go and trigger them with skeletons. We can always resurrect more of them.
Very well.
Haha, almost like I planned it that way. Actually, let's send you over here to help out Kevin Lloydson. Significant damage to them. You come over here. Let's see. You come chomp on them. You go attack them. Let's have... go deal with those archers. Taking that. Alright, everything's going according to some sort of plan. We're just about to take that area, which is good.
So be it.
Taken that, so let's move them over here. Zombies head that way. This unit of zombies. Skeletons help out with that attack. Arthur, Shafty over here, because they should be nearly dead. Yeah, they're basically crumbling away. Okay, I'll be able to help them out as well. Help them to their end. They're taking care of that. That one's falling apart. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Everything moving in good directions.
Mannfred von Carstein.
Let's help them along to their graves so that we could then resurrect them. You guys run over there. Those bats help out over there. Horsemen are coming in. Okay, that should... there it is. Boom. And we only lost 201. It looks like skeleton warriors mostly. Maybe a few bats along the way. All told, not horrific losses. And that puts us in a really good position to take out Volkmar the Grim next turn. Or at least attempt to, anyway. Make the valiant effort. So Kevin Lloydstein got.
I grow impatient.
He'll be getting a Barded Nightmare in a couple level ups. So let's give you the hunger. Facilitate a bit of regeneration on you without having to cast magic for it. We're gonna make him kind of a strong fighter. So let's start with the Deadly Blade.
Thine right is mine.
That's what we got. Okay, so let's get rid of these. Oh, hang on. bit expensive, so it might be a good idea to wait till next turn and then revive, so that in case they get a bit penisy.
Volkmar.
Let's hold off until next turn. Oh, we're actually rubbing up on the hour mark, aren't we? That is all right. That just means that we will see how things shake out. We'll let this turn end here. Nothing really that desperately needs construction.
Ready.
Okay, so for sure, I want another unit of dogs and bats. And probably replacing some of these with skeletons wouldn't be a bad idea, but let's first get rid of these two.
It is night.
Bats and wolves, bats and wolves. And I do have another unit of skeletons, 2 units of skeletons, and a unit of crypt ghouls. So this would be really good. So let's purge you.
An intriguing play.
Let's consolidate them
Come,
down.
impress me.
Let's get rid of you and go ghoul, skeleton warrior, recruit.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
You will taste the righteous retribution of the sons of Sigmar.
Cool, well, I'm going to declare war on you.
Impossible.
Alright, what kind of... so they've got a decent contingent of
Impossible.
units.
Not possible.
And they've also got a decent contingent of units here.
Yes.
So my options look like this. I can go in for the attack on him. Hopefully that freaks him out enough to run away and get out of reinforcement range, and then attack this castle or
Unwise.
this fortress here. But that might not be the best idea. What I might be able to do with a 60% ambush chance is lure him into an ambush. I am going to attempt the ambush.
Strike out. Bring the night.
But we're going to see if the ambush is successful next time. So for now, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one.